Hello, welcome to another episode of Shirley Says. I'm Shirley, I'm your host, and today I'm going to talk about something that's incredibly unpopular. It's maybe not even unpopular, it's maybe even slightly non-PC. Are we getting fat over lockdown or are we getting fit? That is the question. I feel like I started off really good. I was out running every morning. I was doing workouts. I was like really disciplined. I was like on it. I bought myself an Apple Watch. I was like purchasing health. I was like doing this every single day. Then, when was it? Maybe about 4 weeks in, hurt my knee. Really hurt my knee. From all the running, I get carried away. This is typical of me. I got carried away with myself, and then it was even sore to walk. In fact, it wasn't just a bit sore, it was agony. So I stopped walking, I stopped running. Obviously, I was never going to run after that. And then I just sort of stopped doing little workouts, and then because of that, and this is what happens to me, I get out the way. So when I was exercising, I was just like eating really well, guzzling water. Well, I'm always guzzling water. I'm completely obsessed with drinking charcoal water. Please do it. It's amazing. You'll thank me for it. But I stopped sort of maybe eating as well. And, I've totally got out of the way. And now I feel like I'm just getting flabby. Do you ever feel like that way? It's not even like I feel like I'm getting fat. I just feel like I'm getting flabby. So I'm making this video so that this gives me a kick up the backside, because I said to myself, lockdown, and I think we're all in this same thought process, lockdown is looking like we're coming out the other end, which means I don't want to come out the other end of lockdown being flabby. No, sorry, Bob. I want to come out feeling as fit and healthy as I did in the first month. I was so on it. I was so organised. I was doing loads of stuff. I was feeling good. So now my new focus is, lockdown is probably going to happen, in the next couple of months? Not lockdown's going to happen. We're going to come out of it. I think I'll be back at work in stage 3. Phase 3, stage 3? I can't remember what the branding was on this. What was the language on this? Phase 3? I don't know. Anyway, I'm hoping I'll be back into the world during let's call it phase 3. And then the actual world will open in phase 4. And I'm going to have to put on my real world clothes. That's really what this is about. This is the vanity of this is what this is about. Actually, I will no longer be able to wear joggies to every single eventuality. And when I say every single eventuality, I mean on a walk or to the supermarket, because that's really all I'm doing. So actually, I'm going to have to put on real clothes. I'm going to have to wear real clothes. I'm going to have to go and do normal things, and I don't want to have to go and buy new clothes for it, because I already have clothes that I like. So this is me. I've now decided that I'm going to have to get my finger out, and I'm going to have to start exercising more, because my knee, I cannot use my knee as an excuse anymore, because the knee feels a lot better. So I've started going back out for walks last 2 weeks. I think this week I'm going to have to start going out for runs again. Maybe not as many. Got a bit carried away with the running. And I'm going to have to start doing more workouts. And then if I do that, I kind of feel like, will that make me eat better? Because usually there's a bit of a ripple effect, isn't there? If you're exercising, naturally you kind of end up eating better, because you kind of think, I didn't do all that effort in an exercise, or in an exercise class, or at the gym, or whatever. In the real world, you would never do all that and then eat crap. So now I feel like, ooh, I'm going to have to start the exercising, kick that up a notch. And then probably what will happen is I'll naturally just eat better. That's the thought process. I need to stop baking and then eating it all, because this is the problem. You make banana loaf and suddenly you've eaten an entire banana loaf to yourself. Oh, they're so tasty though, man. They are so tasty. And because it's got a fruit in the name, I feel like it's healthy. So I'm eating it going, but it's just banana loaf. And in my head, deep down, I know that is a lot of sugar. And I know there's an awful lot of maple syrup in it. And there's an awful lot of other stuff. So I really, really need to get a grip. So I don't know if anybody else is feeling like me, or if anybody's just saying, Shirley, I never even did the exercise to start with. I know a few of my friends were just like, nah, we're just relaxing and chilling out. Whilst other friends are doing like serious runs and we're all like dead competitive in Strava. And I feel like I've just fallen off the bandwagon and I'm getting a bit annoyed with myself now. So I'm going to get back on that bandwagon. I'm going to start getting refocused. And I feel like now that we know we're probably going to be coming out of lockdown, what are we thinking? The next 8 to 10 weeks? Something like that, maybe? If we're going to come out of lockdown, then I'm going to have to put on ordinary clothes. I'm going to have to speak to people again. I'm going to have to actually be out and about. I'm definitely going to have to make a bit of an effort, do some exercise, and actually, suppose the weather's been so good, can't really make that an excuse, because usually that is the natural excuse, isn't it? Oh, the weather's been a bit rubbish. Just going to sit on the couch. But I've been sitting on the couch watching Netflix, and I'm not a massive TV watcher, but I have to say I have never watched so many films, and that is potentially, I'm so enjoying it. I'm a massive Jurassic Park fan. I love Jurassic Park, mainly because when I was younger, I was completely in love with Jeff Goldblum, and I don't know why nobody else was, because he'd just seen that first one. Oh, gorgeous. Unfortunately, he's not in the last couple. So I watched Jurassic World the other night as a side note, and Chris Pratt was in it. And actually, do you know what? He's no Jeff Goldblum, I'll tell you that. But he's still good eye candy, isn't he? He's a good looking guy. But he was no Jeff Goldblum. So yeah, I kind of feel like, maybe I just need to watch the originals again. I've watched them so many times. Why do we do that? Why do we just watch the same film repetitively? Is it because we love it so much? Or is it just because we know it's going to happen? It's the bit where they take the toilet and the guy's sitting in the toilet seat and then the dinosaur gets him. I don't know why I enjoy that bit so much, but that is just still one of my favourite film moments. I don't think I should admit to that, because that's probably quite sad. But yes, I did enjoy watching Chris Pratt in Jurassic World. But I don't feel like I could watch that film 100 times. Whilst with other Jurassic Park, I watched it tons. So I don't know what that says about me. We'll analyse that at a later time, at a later date. The main thing is, I need to stop watching Netflix. That is the point here. I should stop watching all this stuff that I've seen 100 times, and stop watching Peaky Blinders. Oh, I'm very gutted that's come to the end of season 5, and actually I would watch Peaky Blinders consistently. It actually just makes me so sad when I see the end. I kind of almost feel like I need to watch the last episode again. Just maybe a couple of times until they bring out the new season, and then it can remind me where we've left off, because they always leave you in such a cliffhanger, and I always feel like, Tommy, the world is going to come to an end. If you've not seen Peaky's, please watch it. Your life will be better for it. And I don't really watch a lot of TV, but Cillian Murphy in Peaky Blinders is absolutely beautiful. Maybe I only watch things with guys in it that I fancy. Is this maybe a thing? I don't know. I must watch other things. No, I don't. I watch other things that I love. I love The Other Woman, the film The Other Woman. If you've not seen that, please watch that. But my main point is, let's stop watching TV because I get so into it, and let's get back into exercise, and let's focus on this so that we don't kind of have that sort of, oh, we've got to go back to the real world and we've got to put real clothes on. I'm sort of dreading trying out my real clothes just in case I don't fit anything. Oh, I genuinely have a feeling I might have to buy some other form of stretchy trousers. Do you know what? This is what's going to happen. All these clothes shops are going to reopen. No one's going to be able to fit their clothes. Either people will have got so ridiculously fit when they've been on lockdown and they'll have to come out of it and just like buy new things. Or we'll have totally, the pendulum will have swung the other way and we'll be thinking, oh my God, I need to buy some new clothes because I can no longer fit anything, and not in a good way. I don't know where this is going to happen for me because I was so good at the beginning and I was like on it and I was getting right into it, and now I've just fallen off the bandwagon. This is what happens when you get carried away and you give yourself a sore knee. If only I hadn't got so carried away, then I probably would still be running and I'd still be out doing things. Pace yourself. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend the next, I don't know how long we've got, maybe 8 weeks before phase 3. I don't know, maybe longer than that. And then we'll be able to return to normal life, in inverted commas, whatever. It's never going to be normal anyway. It's going to be the new norm. And then hopefully I won't need to buy myself an entirely new wardrobe. Oh, I really hope I don't, because do you know what? That's not fun when you've got stuff that you love in your wardrobe. That's the annoying bit. It's like, I've got clothes that I like. I don't want to go out and buy new stuff that I already own. That would be so annoying. I want to buy nice new stuff to go on nights out, if we have a night out ever again. I hope people start having birthday parties. I wonder if they're going to do that. I've already said that to a few people. Are you going to have birthday parties? Because I would come. And people's weddings, I kind of want to go to a wedding. I've got a wedding, was meant to have a wedding in September, and it's just been postponed to the following year, and one in May that's been postponed. And I kind of feel like, wouldn't it be nice to be able to go to a wedding right after lockdown? But I don't know if they would have even let us. I don't know. I don't know the full story about how many people will they let us have in a space. I'm sure there's a guideline somewhere that I haven't read yet about that. I've only been reading guidelines that currently affect me, because I feel like they keep changing the guidelines. So I don't want to know anything too far in advance, because if I know it in advance, they change it and then I get confused. I'm easily confused. So yeah, I don't know. I know it's socially unacceptable to say this, but have we got really, really, really fit? Or are we feeling a bit flabby? I'm feeling a bit flabby. I know it's unpopular to say, but I feel like this is us. We need to sort of give ourselves a little shake. And there's millions of online things at the moment, and like classes and Zoom Pilates and Zoom yoga and Zoom anything. And loads of little free workouts online that the gyms are doing. And yeah, I feel like let's just get back on board, so that when the real world opens, we're not kind of like, ugh, I wish I hadn't watched so many movies. Oh, to be honest though, I don't blame anybody who has, because it's pretty good fun, isn't it? It's actually been really nice. I'm really needing to put the laptop down, put Netflix down, because I've been watching it in bed at night. And I really need to I just need to go to bed and then like make myself actually have some sort of routine. So that's my little goal. I don't know if anybody else has got this little goal. If you do, I'm giving you a high five and I'm saying well done, and I'm going to be supportive, and I hope you're going to be supportive of my goal. And I think the goal is to get back on track so that we can wear our own clothes in the real world. It's not it's not the most motivating goal, but it is a goal that I'm going to enjoy when I can actually do up my jeans and not hate myself in about 8 weeks' time. So that would be good. Will I even be wearing jeans? I really need to question this, but I'm going to say to myself that I am, just so that I can actually fit into them. It's going to be a really good gauge of how we're going to do this. So, I don't know about anybody else. Are you feeling fit or are you feeling flabby? I think let's all give ourselves a little pep talk. We're good at that. We can do this. And let's get back on track, because lockdown is looking like the light at the end of the tunnel. We're going towards it. We are going to be out of lockdown before you know it. And yeah, let's enjoy it, but let's also make the most of it, so when we get out into the real world, we are ready to rumble. So I hope you're all well. I hope you're all staying safe and being healthy and fit and feeling good. And if you've got a moment, I would highly appreciate a little review on iTunes. And I would also love it if you could just tell your friends any chats, or recommend Shirley Says. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube, and hopefully we will see you very, very soon. Have a great day and catch up soon. Take care. Bye.